Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
All right, we're back here at Steubenville High School where we're here with Weirton's head basketball coach coming off a big win against Steubenville Big Red. Coach, it seems like every time Big Red tried to make a run, you had an answer.
Yeah, our guys really kept patient. I mean, that was the whole thing going into this game, keeping patient. You know, Big Red wants to speed up the game, and they did. And we got into their game, and then finally we just adjusted and just kept the pace of what we wanted.
We talked about it before we came on the air is, I think, I'm not saying the difference in the game was your point guard. I think Lyons got you in the right spots at the right time. When you're up 6 and in the bonus, he wasn't trying to push the basketball. He had an open layup. He pulled it back, set you up in the offense, and you guys ran 2 or 3 minutes off the clock and got fouled. I thought that was a big part of the game tonight, having him back.
Yeah, that was huge. You know, at first it was like, what's game speed? He didn't know what game speed was, and then took him out of the game, brought it back in, like you said. You know, he's very patient. When things got, you know, ruckus, he pulled it back, got us in our spots, like you said, and just ran the offense, and we attacked the paint. Well, I can tell you one thing. Me and Jason said this, and even Coach Sachs said this earlier. For a 1-4 basketball team, that's a pretty good 1-4 basketball team I just watched. Yeah, like you said, we're inexperienced. You know, we have G and DeMar who had experience last year, and we lost 3 games combined to 12 points. Yeah. So a good schedule too. Yeah. I mean, you're not avoiding anybody. You played Steubenville Big Red twice. You played Park, I know of, and I don't know who else you played. But that's 3 pretty good basketball teams. No, and that's what we want. We want that. We want that competition all the time. That's what we're teaching them, and they surely have grown from it. I mean, they showed how we can get to a lead, but we have to keep that lead. But at the edge of it, you know, we got it out. How about the atmosphere in here was pretty good tonight too. I was really surprised. Awesome. I mean, when I walked in, I had to work. I got it. I'm like, man, this is pretty good. It was actually right after you know, saying to players, I was looking up and I was like, wow. Yeah. For Christmas break, this is good. You have the bridges, you know, coming together, and it was a great atmosphere for everyone. I'm happy for you because I think it looks like your team really works hard at what they're trying to do. It looks like you look like you know. I don't know you, so I know the game of basketball a little bit, but it looks like you know what you're doing, and your team did a very good job of executing what you wanted to do tonight. Yes. And it seemed like you had a great game plan for that Big Red basketball team tonight. Yeah, I mean, the last 2 days, you know, we had Friday and Saturday off because of this weather, but we came in Monday and Tuesday. We went over everything. These guys really listened, and I was very impressed by that. And like you said, execute the game plan. Well, congratulations for you. Hopefully we can do a couple Weirton games because you're fun to watch. Yeah, please come over. You're always welcome. It's fun, and it was good. Congratulations, Coach. Appreciate you. Hey, man, keep the win streak going, brother. Thanks. Happy New Year. Thank you. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Steubenville Big Red girls against Steubenville Catholic Central girls.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog. Naples Spaghetti House since 1923, located in downtown Steubenville at 329 North Street. Great food, great bread, and great atmosphere. You can dine in or call in to carry out. They have monthly and weekly specials. Just visit NaplesSpaghettiHouse.com to see all the current specials, or look them up on Facebook. Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville is closed on Mondays and open 11 to 7 Tuesday through Friday and noon to 7 on weekends. To call in an order, it's 740-283-3405. 740-283-3405. Naples Spaghetti House since 1923.
And we are back for Game 3 of the John Neese Chuck Watt Classic. Game 1, Bel Air victorious over Steubenville Central. Game 2, in the boys' action, Game 2, We're High. Avenges last week's loss to Steubenville Big Red, and now Game 3, Billy. We'll get the first matchup of the Girls City Championship. The Steubenville Big Red Girls take on the Steubenville Lady Crusaders. And, Bill, before we go into this game, I just want to talk more. It was an honor to be able to present the MVP awards last game for Coach Watt and Coach Neese. But you were around Mr. Neese and Mr. Watt, just, especially Legion. I don't know.
Yeah, I tell a guy earlier today, a guy was asking me, I learned a lot of baseball. I think I know a lot of baseball, but there was 3 guys that always told me how to play the game. Coach Watt always told me when I was in Legion, whoever you're a coach you're around, take a little bit from them, So I think I had the 2 best coaches you could ask for in high school. I went from a Hall of Fame coach in high school in Freddie Hetherington to Legion baseball in another, should be whatever you want to call a Hall of Fame, in Coach Watt. So I think Coach Watt was a hell of a basketball coach. Yeah. I think he was even a better baseball coach.
I agree with you. He was my head basketball coach for Steubenville Big Red, and he is in the Hall of Fame for Steubenville Big Red basketball. But as you said, baseball, just the knowledge and the fundamentals and the technique and the thinking part of the game. He just was a student of every sport that he ever coached. He was my freshman football coach. He was brutal there.
He taught me so much about situations of the game of baseball, Jace. It's not how people say, well, Ellie, how do you steal bases and you're slow? Well, I stole bases because Coach Watt taught me how to pay attention to little things, what a pitcher does, what the middle infield does, where they're at lining up. If they're far away from second base, people don't realize that they have to run to second base to get it. Coach Watt would teach a little things like that.
And that's what I say about basketball, too. I was telling Raymond the other night. Yeah. I said, one of the reasons I could play defense, I wasn't the best basketball player, but I was smart. Mr. Watt taught me, hey, every player has tendencies that they're going to do. So I know this guy's going to dribble down. He doesn't want to dribble left. So he might take 3 dribbles with his left, but on the 4th dribble, he's going to stop and try to go back and going to pick his little things like that he was very good at. We're going to take our first break. And before we get back into girls high school basketball action, you're listening to High School Basketball on Hawaii Sports Online.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
TS Electric is a leading electrical contracting firm with offices located in Richmond, Ohio, providing a spectrum of electrical services to commercial and residential clients throughout Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Our commitment? To provide our customers with quality service performed on schedule and at a fair price, which is how TS Electric earned its superior reputation in the industry. Our team specializes in the areas of electrical construction, expansion of existing facilities, and maintenance programs. If you need electrical work done for your home or business, contact TS Electric and say you heard it here. TS Electric is offering 25% off a change of service. Give them a call, 740-765-4321. That's TS Electric.
And we are back here. So we're about to start the triple game, the third leg of Wednesday action here in Watt Nice Classic. The Steubenville Big Red Girls coming in at 7-3 against crosstown rivals Steubenville Central coming in at 4-3. And this should be a good game. Big Red, a very young team, Bill, but very athletic. The Crusaders bring back, they have a mixture of youth and veterans. Bringing back from a very good OVAC championship team last year.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier, Jace. I think it's going to come down to, Jace, is can Central get the ball up the floor on Big Red's press? You know, that's going to be the key.
You're exactly right, Bill. For the Crusaders, number 13, Teresa Kirker. Number 10, Ellen Rohde. Number 3, Ella Maragos. Number 21, Jackie Okarma. And number 1, freshman Mary Rohde, starting 5. For the Big Red, Maddie Chris. Junior Sabria Jones. Freshman Sadie Edwards. Sophomore Paige Madison. Freshman Nyla McShann. So very young lineup out here. The visiting Crusaders come out in blue uniforms, gold normals, trimmed in white, gold stripes around the arms, and gold stripe down the pants with the Crusader C in the side. The Big Red, all white home uniforms, red numerals trimmed in black, white shorts.
Sorry, Jason, my dad stole the shirt.
Just apologize to me. You got to talk to that man back there. He's going to charge you. He's going to take it out of your pay. You think you got it.
I think I got it.
Big Red wins the tip. No, Rohde gets the ball up to Kirker. She throws up the layup. No good. Jones with the rebound.
Strong rebound, too,
Here comes
Jace.
Sadie Edwards pushing the ball up court quickly. The freshman goes to the hole strong. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Maragos.
That's bad, Jace. She did everything right, too. Used her left hand and everything.
I mean, all the way to the hole. There comes Okarma. Gets the ball over to Rohde. She throws it into her sister, Ellen. Ellen going right at Jones. Nice spin move. Ellen Rohde. No good, though. Nyla McShann pulls down the rebound. Coach for saying, let's run.
Go.
Madison gets the ball.
Hit it.
Back over to Chris. Chris out to Edwards.
Central's in that 2-3,
To
Jace.
Jones.
They stay in it.
Chris goes baseline. Pops back for 3. Long. Edwards with the rebound. Up and in. Sadie Edwards.
So I like the no call, Jace. She didn't go through her back or anything. She just went right over top of her.
Big Red applying pressure already. They get the ball to Rohde. Back over to Maragos. Maragos just inside the three-point line. No good. They fight for the rebound. McShann with another one. Here comes Edwards on the run. Down to Chris.
Right back to her.
That's going to say give it a ball right back. Chris going to the hole. Throws up a runner. No good. McShann fights for the rebound. She goes up blocked by Rohde. Jones over to Edwards. No good. Nice box out by Ellen Rohde.
She does a good job down there, Jace.
There comes Okarma. Being guarded by Chris. Chris, great pressure on her. Gets the ball over to Maragos. Cuts down the middle. Throws up a runner. Short. Ellen Rohde with another rebound, backing down McShann. Nice job, Ellen Rohde.
That's like the old Charles Barkley in the past, Jace. I'm just going to back you down and go up strong.
Bill, we've been calling for that for 2 years from her.
Yeah, get the ball.
Get her the ball down there and let her go to work.
That's going to open up your outside game, I can tell you that.
Chris goes to Madison, back top of the key, Central in that 2-3. Madison over to Edwards. I thought she was going to think about the 3.
Thought she was
Back
firing.
to Chris, back over to Madison. Madison to Sabria Jones, no good. Jones with the rebound. Out to Edwards for the open 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rohde.
That was good ball movement by Big Red Jace. The only thing I like the high-low, I like to see Jones look inside. One more pass to the block.
Yes. Kirker throws it down to Rohde in the corner. Rohde going right at McShann again. Down low. Gets double teamed. Somehow gets it up out of there. Ellen Rohde.
She's physical and she looks like she wants to go score tonight, Jace. I've never seen her look so aggressive to score.
Madison gets the ball. Central leads 4-2. Gets the ball to Chris. Deep 3. That's long. Nobody underneath but Teresa Kirker. The thing I'm interested to see, though, Bill, is Central going to be keep up with the pace.
Yeah, well, Central does a good job, Jace, because they're going to sit in that 2-3 and make you work offensively.
Chris hounding Okarma.
He's going to have to get a timeout. Can't get up. That's a walk, Jace.
Okarma throws up no good. Mary Rohde saves it. Nice job. Gets the ball to Kirker. She goes to the lane.
Got to walk.
Got to walk.
Yeah.
First turnover of the game.
She got away with a walk at the top up there when she tried to get up off the floor.
4-2 Crusaders, 4:41 left. Bill Ellis, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel, and paying tribute to our man Jim Huggins calling the game up there.
Him and Mr. Neese.
Him and Mr. Neese back together.
Jags will be ready to go Saturday night, Jace. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's
They'll
right.
be ready.
Paige Madison with the ball. They get the ball in the corner to Edwards. Down low to McShann. Goes right at Rohde. And that freshman strong to the hole. No good. Rebound pulled down by
Jones.
Sabria Jones. Sabria Jones with a bucket.
Got a trap. They had it. Keep her over here.
They get the ball to Kirker in the middle.
Yeah, I got to push on Chris.
Maddie Chris picks up the first foul of the game.
They had a nice trap here, Jace. They had her where they wanted her, had her turn
They just
right
let her
into
out.
the trap.
You're right.
Yeah.
4-4, 4-5 left in the first. Got to thank our man Dan Vogel. Got to give him a shout out. Those sandwiches were phenomenal.
Yes, they were. I only took a half. Somebody eat that other. Oh, it's already gone.
Oh, Ray ate the other half.
Oh.
Edwards with the steal for the Big Red. They get the ball on to McShann.
That's
Spin
a walk.
move. Yes, it was.
It gets a 2, though.
Nyla McShann. 6'4", Big Red.
See, Bigger wants to play helter-skelter, Jason.
We talked about the pressure, and there's another steal. Sadie Edwards goes to the hole. Third Crusader turnover.
Sorry, Jace. Bigger's going to get quicker when they bring in.
When they bring in, yes. When Anaya Warner comes in.
She's quick.
Maddie Chris picks up her second, Billy.
Yeah, she's probably going to come out.
And those are fouls that
85 feet from the
I'm going to
basket.
get on Maddie. You're right. You made a foul. You put a foul at the other team's three-point line. There comes Jackie Okarma being hounded by Anaya Warner. Paige Madison gets her hand in on the ball once again. Okarma.
That's
going to be a foul on Madison.
That's going to be bigger. It's what, fourth team foul already,
Third,
Jace?
I think.
Third?
Yeah. 2 on Chris, 1 on Madison.
I want to thank Mark Joseph for coming up at halftime, Jace. That was good. I think it was enlightening of what officials go through sometimes.
They get the ball to Mary Rohde. The freshman tried to go behind her back, but only problem is Sadie Edwards was right there.
Yeah.
Luckily, Edwards tapped it out. Big Red on a 6-0 run, up 8-4. They get the ball. Ella Marigas open for 3. No good. Rebound.
Box out.
Nice job pulling that down. Emma Lyons, the sophomore in the game. They get the ball to Madison. Madison over to Edwards. Being guarded by Kirker. Almost turns it over there. Madison pulls it back out. Over to Edwards. I'd like to see Edwards take the thing about that 3, Billy.
Yeah, she doesn't look at the basket when she catches it there, Jace. Look
They
inside.
Get the ball, Madison. or Lions. Down to McShann. McShann turns and throws it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rhodey.
The only bad thing about that is, Jason, is you can't throw a bounce pass down there.
Right.
Got in, but when it's up tall to her.
They fight for the ball. Fourth Crusader turnover.
We get a foul. We talk about fouls all the time, Jace. That's the second foul by both, one by each team, 80 feet away from the basket.
Rhodey's first. Central's first foul. 8-4, 2:31 left. Folks, join us Friday night, 5:30. East Liverpool Potter girls taking on the Big Red ladies, and then the Steubenville Big Red boys against the East Liverpool Potter boys.
Danny, I'm good for both Friday.
Me too.
I want to thank Coach Sackotts for filling in for me since I had to work. I'm not retired like Danny. But it is nice to have guys like that we had do the games, Jason, basketball coaches.
Then Coach Joe Wallace.
Yes, Joe Wallace did a good job. I listened to it while I was at work.
O'Karma with the ball, picks up her dribble, tries to throw it down low.
I think she was anticipating the back cut, Jason. It just didn't happen.
That's the fifth turnover. Timeout Crusaders. We'll take one with them. Steubenville Big Red 8, Steubenville Central 4. We'll be back after this.
We here at Village Sleep Center know that everyone deserves a good night's sleep. That's why we are committed to offering you the very best quality mattresses and bed sets at the most affordable prices. We offer the Valley's largest selection of Serta, especially the iComfort and iComfort Hybrid.
Village Sleep Center is conveniently located at 2528 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, or call them at 740-264-5151. Village Sleep Center is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Thank you, National Colloid, for sponsoring this broadcast. A National Colloid company with over 75 years in the chemical industry can take care of all your chemical blending needs.
And we're back. Big Red up 8-4, 2:03 left here in the first. I think Coach Joe Wallace once again calling the game for us earlier today. Bel Air beating Steubenville Central in the game. Sagan's Morella.
Look at now.
Shot blocked. Nice job by Rhodey. Mary Rhodey, the younger sister of Ellen. Here comes O'Karma. Down to Marigos. Marigos blocked by Jones. Anaya Warner.
Look up.
Pushes up to Edwards. She gets it. Nice job right there. Good steal by Kirker.
Jace, that's what.
by
Go ahead.
O'Karma.
The young girl Edwards, if she keeps her head up, all she had to do is a tap pass and had a layup, Jace.
Yep.
Had Jones sitting on the opposite block.
Marigos to Rhodey.
Go score.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I got to go back to what you were doing earlier. Kirker going baseline, throws it to Mary Rhodey. Back out to O'Karma. She pulls up the jumper. And we got a foul here. They're going to get a push on Ellen. And they cannot lose her. That's her second.
Gotta like Central's coach. She's just nice and calm.
Here we go. Big Ed down there with the Crusaders, too. His daughter Jess, the head coach.
Yeah, I talked to Ed before the game.
Sagan Morella, another freshman in the game. Lions with the ball to Edwards. Edwards pulls it back out. Gets it over to Warner. Warner to Edwards in the corner.
Somebody got to go high. Somebody's got to get in the high post, Jace.
Warner with the ball. Spins towards the middle. Almost loses. Morella picks it up.
Isn't that Slug's daughter?
Yes, it is.
All right. See, she's a good softball player.
Another freshman. Yes, she is. That freshman group was good. Knocked out of bounds by O'Karma. Olivia Gibbons checks in for Ella Marigo, so Rhodey will stay in.
Well, I think she's got all 4 points, Jace.
Yes. Edwards checks out. They get the ball to Madison. The three leading scorers for Big Red are on the bench right now. McShann, Chris, and Edwards. Morella for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Kirker.
I like the shot by the freshman, though.
Kirker being guarded by Warner. You talked about it. That'll be the end of the first. After one, your score, Steubenville Big Red Girls 8. The Lady Crusaders 4. We'll be back after this.
PR Landscaping. We have been serving the Ohio Valley since 1987. Specializing in custom landscape design and project installation, we use only the best quality materials and the latest installation techniques to ensure your project will provide years of beauty and enjoyment. Can't wait for summer? Start planning your backyard features with one of our expert landscape designers. Our 3D videos make your outdoor space come to life. Brick patio, seat walls, hot tub, fire pit, what else is on the wish list? Call now. 740-264-7627 or look us up on Facebook. PR Landscaping is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T Wireless Network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
And we're back. Start the second quarter. Big Red up 8-4. Anaya Warner running the point. Paige Madison, Sadie Edwards, Nyla McShann, Sapria Jones. They run that set play to Madison in the corner. She gets it over to Jones. Down low to McShann.
That's worked perfect, Jason.
Nice play. Back out. Madison pops a three. In and out. Jones with another rebound. Up strong. No good. They fight for the rebound. Saved out to Warner. Warner to Edwards. Almost lost by Kirker.
Skip it.
Over to Warner. Jones, post shot. McShann with the rebound. Gets it back out. Three-pointer, Sadie Edwards, no good.
Bigger's getting good looks, Jace. This ain't going down for him.
6 rebound for Rhodey. Gets it back out to Okarma. Olivia Gibbous gets the ball. Gives it back to Okarma. Central sets up. Over to Coker. Coker for three.
Bank.
No good. Coker fights for a rebound and gets it in.
No box out by the Big Red, Jason, and she followed her shot and got an easy 2 off of it.
Teresa Kirker, leading scorer for the Lady Crusaders. 8-6. McShann with the ball, top of the key. Over to Edwards. Edwards and Madison. Back to McShann at the high post. Takes a dribble, throws it up. No good. Ball off of Kirker's leg. Will stay with Big Red.
Like I said, Jace, but Bigger's got good ball movement, getting good looks. They got a person in the high post, just missing 2-foot shots and open threes, Jace. Just got to get him to go down.
Warner for three.
Bank.
The bank is open.
Main Street Bank is open, Danny.
Warner, a junior. Okarma beats the press. But Warner right there, we talked about the quick hands of Warner.
She's quick.
Okarma pulls it back out. Over to Gibbous. Gibbous to Okarma at the foul line.
Ooh, thought they were going to get and one. That was a good call. That was definitely a foul.
That's going to be on Sadie Edwards, her first, team fourth.
I can get Rich Donnelly if you want. I'll text him.
First shot up by Okarma, no good. That's the first foul shot of the night, Billy.
Yeah.
Checking back in, Ella Maragos for the Crusaders. Second shot is up, no good. Rhodey with the rebound, blocked by Jones. Ellen Rhodey with 7 rebounds, Billy.
She does a good job, Jay. We call her Rodman, remember?
Yeah, oh yeah. Edwards to Smurella, to Warner. Warner cross court to Smurella. Nice job by Okarma. Warner pulls it back out. Foul line,
Hit it.
To McShann. Out to Smorella for three. No good. Nice job by McShann for the
Wow.
rebound. Nyla McShann is strong down there, Billy.
I mean, she grabbed that, Jace, and said, "That's my ball."
And she gets up, like we talked about it before, she gets up a little quicker than everybody else out there.
No, man, she got up and got that one. I know that. She high-pointed it.
Mary Rohde picks up her first. McShann to the line.
She's a nice stroke from the free-throw line, too, Jace.
Another one of the freshmen, talented freshmen. There's three of them right now with two juniors on the court for the Big Red. Second shot, no good. Crusaders pulled on the rebound. Here comes Okarma. She throws it over the head.
It's going to go to Big Red. That didn't touch nobody.
No. The sixth turnover for the Crusaders. Big Red with one in the first quarter.
Central stays in that 2-3, Jace. They don't come out of it too often.
Jones to Warner. Warner in the corner to Edwards. Back up to Smorella. Smorella, Warner. Down low, right into a double team.
I thought they were going to get her for a third there for a minute there, Jace.
Well, she threw that ball right into a double team.
Oh,
you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, we always talk about it. It's tough to bounce pass to the post sometimes.
Right. The Crusaders turn it back over. Second of the quarter, turnover number 7.
Is that Bubba Donnelly down there in the corner? Right here.
Where?
Down this way. Standing in the corner. Who's that standing in the corner down there in the red?
I don't know. Looks like Bubba, but I don't think that's him.
Yeah.
McShann with the ball. Gets it to Warner. Thought about the three. Back out to Smorella. Over to Edwards. To McShann.
Skip.
McShann. Smorella thought about it. Down to Warner in the corner. That's long. Edwards fights for the rebound. Smorella being hounded by Okarma. Picks up her dribble. Gets it back out to Warner.
They're doing a good job, too, Jace.
Oh, that's Natalie Shrepko in the game. Big Red takes a timeout. 12-6, 4:22 left in the first half. We'll be back after this.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Bennigan's even has delivery service, and the number to call, 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's.
.422 left here in the first half. Steubenville Big Red 12. Lady Crusaders 6 earlier. Weir High finished an earlier loss last week, knocking off the Steubenville Big Red boys in the first game today of the Watt East Classic. Bel Air down to Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. Jones turns around, throws it up. No good. McShann somehow gets another rebound.
A lucky bounce, Jace went right to her. She got an easy 2.
She's got 5. 14-6 Big Red. Okarma dribbles on the left side, gets away with a walk to Mary Rohde. She throws up a jumper, and she's fouled.
That's the one thing that she does, Jay. She picks up too many cheap fouls.
Yeah. That's McShann's first of this game.
Yes.
Team 5th. Maddie Chris had to check back in. And I tell you what, Bill, we talked about the Big Red freshman.
Yeah.
There's a freshman right there for Steubenville Central that I'm equally impressed with that can play with them. Mary Rohde, Alan's younger sister. He's going to be a ball player, Billy. Misses the second shot, though. Maddie Chris checks back in the game, giving Sadie Edwards a break. 14-7 Big Red. Smorella gets the ball to McShann. Back over to Smorella. Smorella down low to Chris. Nice pass.
Nice up and in. Good job.
Nice look. Bigger with the press. And almost a steal by Chris.
I'll give the young roadies had a great younger coach. Jason Vane was his coach. He's listening in. Yeah, I just wanted to give him a little drop in right there. Jace, I was giving you all kinds of credit today, Jace. If you're listening, I said that one of the best umpires around kicked it.
They get the steal.
Hit it.
Morella with the ball. Bank.
Bang. Two banks. Main Street Banks open again. Full timeout Central.
19-7, 3:12 left in the half. We'll be back after this.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
And we are back. 19-7, Big Red. Opening up a little here with 3:12.
I'm trying to get a hold of Rich Donnelly over there. He ain't looking at his phone.
And here come the Crusaders trying to inbound.
She can run the baseline, Jace.
And we talked about the speed of Warner with another steal. Chris throws it up. No good. Going to be tipped out by the Big Red. 8th turnover for the Crusaders. Anaya Warner flies all over that court, Bill.
Yeah, I like her, Jace. She just runs.
They get the ball to Karma. Coming up, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Rhodey.
Oh, okay.
Travel.
All right. I thought she was going to get away with it, but then he called it.
9 turnover the first half. And we talked about Billy with Central be able to handle Big Red's pressure.
Plus, they're going to speed you up, Jace. You got to slow it down a little bit sometimes. Or the best way to beat a press.
Trying to get Rich Donnelly's attention. Yeah. They get the ball down low. The lines back out to Warner. She'll pose it. Chris wanted it for the 3. There's Rhodey with the steal. Nice job. Anticipation. Ellen Rhodey. Warner said, Chris, I got all ball.
Yeah, Chris did a good job. She wasn't going to pick up her 3rd, Jace. And Warner came across. I guess he got her with the body because they called the foul. It was probably a good call.
Folks, once again, join us Friday night, 5:30, the Lady Big Red take on the Lady Potters. And at 7 o'clock to cap, 7:30 to cap off the Watt Nice Classic. It'll be the Big Red Boys taking the talented East Liverpool Potter squad.
I think East Liverpool's only got 1 loss, Jace.
Second one, no good.
It's going to stay here, too.
Warner tips it out. Rhodey now leading the Crusaders with 5 points. Kirker with 2. Mary Rhodey with 1. They get the ball in.
Give me a jump.
Jump ball, and it's going to go to Big Red. For the Big Red, Chris with 2. Jones with 2. Edwards with 4. Warner with 3. Smarella with 3. And Nyla McShann with 5 to lead the way.
Can't pick up your dribble.
Back over to Warner.
Thought she was going to pull it there for a minute. Take a dribble. Take a dribble. Mrs. Warner, take a dribble.
3rd Big Red turnover. Big Red very young, but plays a lot of girls, Bill.
Yes.
Edwards set the check back. I'm looking. They get 2 of the leading scorers on the bench now. They get the ball into Rhodey. That's one thing about Ellen. She can bring it up, too. Ellen will go all the way here. Picks up her dribble.
Nice
give and go. Sister to sister. No good, though. Rebounds Morella. Here comes Warner up the court. Warner to Chris. Back to Warner.
Hit it.
Over to Smarella. Down to Paige Madison. Madison back out to Smarella. Ball hit by Rhodey but picked up by Big Red. Warner will reset the offense. Madeline Chris throws up a runner. No good. They fight for the rebound. They'll go with the Crusaders.
Yeah. Chris had a nice shot, nice running floater, Jace. Dixie might want to maybe try to jump stop there and maybe get fouled.
Right. Edwards checking back in for Warner. One thing I tell you what, Anaya Warner gives you everything she's got.
Oh, yes, she does.
Here comes Okarma bringing it up. Goes down to Mary Rhodey. Back to Okarma. She steps out of bounds. 5th of the quarter, 10th of the game for the Crusaders. 19-8, 1:39 left here. I used to love Billy. Just to talk about Mr. Watt a little bit. Edwards thought about the shot, but she went to shoot it before she had the ball. Over to Madison. She thought about the three. Throws it down low to Lyons. Goes up.
I like it.
Emma Lyons. Emma Lyons, a freshman, Billy.
I like how she caught the ball, Jason. She created space with her legs. You know, she put her front leg and hooked that girl, and you got all the space you want now.
That's just smart basketball.
Yeah.
Her first shot up. Bounces up, rolls, and goes in.
Every part of the rim and in.
Talia Marcino checking in for the Crusaders for Mary Rhodey. That's my better half starter there.
Can't say nothing bad, Chase.
Second shot up, nothing but net on this one. McShann and Jones set to check back in for Smarella and Lyons. And we talked about the depth. You know, Central Baker will be playing 5-6 players. Big Red's playing about 9.
And full court all night too, Chase. Oh, give it up.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Big Red. Maddie Chris.
She thought she got fouled.
Oh, give it to her. Maddie Chris for 3. Long. Rebound pulled down by Maragos. Throws it over to Kirker. Up to Okarma on the run. She stops. Throws over to Maragos. Open for a 2-pointer. And it's in. Ella Maragos on the board.
Central needed that basket bad, Jace.
21-10, Big Red. Under a minute left here in the first half. Madison with the ball. Back to Edwards. To Chris. Back over to Madison. Edwards open. Down low to Jones. Jones back up to Madison to Chris. Open for 3. Long. Rebound pulled down to Okarma. 38 seconds. Okarma
Nice
on the
pass.
run. Out to Marcino. She picks it up. Throws it up. No good. Rebound Edwards.
It's on the run, Jace. Plenty of time here.
Sadie. The left hand and all. Stop. Up. No good. Nice zone. Nyla McShann up. And one. Nyla McShann.
Too strong, Jace. Too strong down there. And she's only a freshman, Jace. She's only going to get better.
Oh. Jackie Okarma picked up her first. McShann with 7. Short. Jones with the rebound, though. Out to Edwards.
To play for 1 here, Jace.
19 seconds. Chris says, no, Billy, I'm putting it up. And the bank is open for the 3rd time tonight.
Main Street Bank is getting a lot of pub tonight.
26-10, 10 seconds. Here comes Okarma on the run. Picks up her dribble.
Got to look to score.
Kirker with 3 seconds.
Nice pass.
Nice pass to Marcino. Up, no good. Rebound pulled down by McShann. End of the first half. Your score, Steubenville Big Red 26, Steubenville Central 10. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
You're listening to Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. If you want to get your message heard, visit us on Facebook and leave a message. Ohio Valley Sports Online is on any connected device, phones, tablets, smart TVs. Follow us on Facebook and don't forget to subscribe free to our YouTube page. Type in OVSO. You will get immediately notified the instant we go live with our next broadcast.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
Welcome back to Steubenville Big Red Gym. Steubenville Big Red Girls leading Steubenville Central Girls 26-10 at halftime. We're joined here by ex-retired baseball coach Rich Donnelly. I can always get an interview with you, Coach. If there's a basketball game going on, you're always there. I see you in Toronto. I see you in Steubenville. I see you in Weirton. So I knew it. Basketball around the valley, Coach. Let's talk about it a little bit. I was talking to the Weirton coach after the game. The first game in the Weirton Big Red game, I thought the point guard didn't play. Made a big difference in the second game because he got the team in position where they needed to be.
Right. In that first game, G. Cross is, arguably their best player. He had to do everything.
Correct.
He had to handle the ball. He can't pass it to himself. So he needed someone else to get him the ball, and you saw tonight. Yeah. Plus, he's a good defender on the ball, too.
That's what I asked that coach. I just thought the kid did an excellent job. And I didn't know that until I got here today, that the point guard didn't play the first game. And I go, well, if he's halfway decent, this is going to be a different basketball game.
I was sitting with my man, Ox Currington, and he says that number 5 didn't play last time. And I said, man, he's a difference maker.
He's a big-time difference maker. I haven't seen Park play. Have you seen him play?
I've seen him last night. I've seen him 3 times. I had him on TV one night. They're going to play Big Red here. We got them on TV next Tuesday, I believe.
Okay.
And they're getting better and better. Of course, Aiden Davis is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they got some really good. They got about eight rotation, and they do a really good job. They overmatched Meadowbrook last night, like 80-16.
Yeah, I seen that in the paper.
But they are, the teams I've seen so far that I really like. I like them. I like Lindsley. Toronto got a good, tough team. Yeah. They're hard to beat.
Yeah.
They haven't got any great shooters, but I'll tell you what, they will get after you. Yeah. But just on talent-wise alone, I think Park and Lindsley the best 2 as far as talent I've seen all year.
How about Ferry? Have you seen Ferry?
I have not. I heard they have a real good big kid.
That's what I heard, too. I was just – and I was talking a little bit today. I watched Indian Creek play. We've done 2 of their games. They really get after it defensively.
Did they beat Creek?
They lose to Ferry by 3.
Okay, yeah.
They lose to Ferry by 3. And I talked to Joe after the game, and he just said that they're a scorer away. They're just a scorer away. And he brought up your son's name. He goes, we just don't have a Bubba. We don't.
Well, you know what? You asked about the Valley. The thing that I've seen or not seen is I haven't seen a bunch of great shooters. Aiden Davis, probably the best shooter I've seen in the Valley. But just all around, we have layup teams.
Yes.
We have teams that run the offense. They run picks, open post. We don't have big postmen in the Valley. So most of all the points are scored on layups. The G. Cross kid from Weirton is a good shooter, but we don't have like 10 good shooters in the Valley, all the way from Liverpool down to Wheeling.
Yeah, I was talking. I talk about that all the time. 10, 15 years ago, you always had one guy on there. You had to take him away. If you let him get a look, it was going in.
Well, you won't see too many boxing ones in the Valley because there's not one guy who can dominate.
Yes. The next question I wanted to ask, tell me a little bit how, because you've done it, Paul Hoover moving up in the league. Like, how's it, he goes from starting a single A team, I believe, managing, becoming the catching instructor, then becoming the
quality control.
The multi-control coach.
He takes care of all the preparations and stuff, and now bench coach.
Yes.
And the next step is manager.
And,
and Paul's been in it a long time. He's a good kid. He knows everybody, and he's made good connections.
Yes.
I think the guy, I can't think of his name, the manager in Kansas City.
Yeah.
He was
a player with Paul.
He was a player with Paul, so they had a relationship. But Paul's been around now. It's hard to believe he's been about 20 years.
I know.
And he's done it. He's managed. I think all young coaches in pro ball should go manage a couple years, and then they could go try to be a big league coach. But once you manage a team, you learn how to control 30 guys. And the thing you have to learn is how to control guys from Dominican, Cuba, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, and of course all your players from the States. But it's a different deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I think every guy who aspires to be a coach in the big leagues should manage 3 to 4 years in the minor leagues.
Yeah, just talking to him, he sounds really excited about the opportunity that he's getting. And it's good for him. He's closer to his daughters. I mean, I'd say that. But you're still in Cleveland more times.
And you're being a bench coach. I always tell him, I said, hey, you're one ejection from being the manager. Make sure your manager stays in the game, or you got the game, pal.
And sticking with baseball, how about the contracts these days? Is that unbelievable?
Well, I tell everybody all the time. I said, owners have to be making zillions to pay what they're paying. They don't pay guys $40 million a year to lose money.
Correct.
And there's too many of them around.
Yeah.
The Mets, my God, they're $380 million. They ain't done yet.
I know, with 4 or 5 players.
Their luxury tax is more than the Pirates' payroll. I mean, good Lord, $100 million is their luxury tax. But the owners have it. They're going to pay it. The guy in New York, Cohen, he wants to win. Yankees, they want to win. And nowadays, the way it is now, you got to pay if you want to win. Very few teams are going to be low market. Milwaukee, Tampa, but even them, they're getting overshadowed now by the Dodgers. You watch the Red Sox; they're going to come back.
Yeah. The other question I had is now getting back into baseball this year. No shifting.
Yeah.
That's going to be a kind of a tough rule. And people were talking about Rizzo. He might hit 512.
Yeah.
He hits like 25 ground balls.
I don't like all these changes they're making. I'll tell you why. They're trying to shorten the game.
Yes.
Well, 2 years ago, the game's average was 3 hours and 8 minutes. They did all these great rules.
Yeah.
The average game this year was 307 minutes.
There you go.
Or 3 hours and 7. They shortened the game by 1 minute. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So, if you're going to make rules, make them so they apply to the game, not to shorten the game. The game's going to be 3 hours as long as they have commercials between innings.
Because you got advertising.
They have
to pay that $40 million a player.
Right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes every inning.
Yes. And one last question for you, and just before we go, is when we talk about baseball, do you think there should be a cap in baseball?
Probably should be, but the union, I'm part of it. It's the strongest union in the world.
Yeah.
They're never going to agree to it.
Yeah.
I mean, now, make all teams sort of even.
Yeah.
But I just don't think in baseball it's going to happen. So I was talking to Bubba last night. My son Tim was the coach at Akron. You're going to have to spend your money smart, like Tampa, like Milwaukee. You can do it, but you got to be smart with it.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate you for the time.
Okay, Ellie.
I'll see you at a game somewhere probably next week.
Okay, buddy.
All right, Coach, thank you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with second half action.
I love that.
He's a chip, eh?
I was telling about games.
Homewood Construction and Home Incorporated can take care of all of your home remodel and new build needs. Some of the services we offer are kitchen, bathroom, and other remodeling projects. We also offer new roofs, home additions, new builds, and outdoor spaces, including decks, patios, and outdoor rooms. Homewood Construction has a 5-star rating. Homewood Construction does all home improvements and new construction from design to finished product. Look them up on Facebook today. Homewood Construction is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We start the second half. The Crusaders have the ball first, and quickly the first turnover. Big Red brings it back down. Edwards.
It's going to be a jump ball.
They'll stay with Big Red.
Jace, anytime you need an interview, you can always go to Coach Donnelly. There's so many topics that you can talk about.
Yes, he's
we
great.
talked about basketball. We talked about Paul Hoover. We talked about the salary cap. We got everything in. It's awesome.
Coach Rich Donnelly. And get the ball into Chris. Back over to Madison. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. 26-10 Big Red to start the second half. McShann in the corner. Back out to Chris. Central on that 2-3, Bill.
They stay in it, Jace. I don't see them come out even when they're down 15.
Over to Madison. To Jones. Up to McShann. Somehow pulls it down. Chris over to Madison. She'll shoot the three. Paige Madison.
She's got to look. She's got to look to score, Jace. That's like the fourth shot I've seen her take from three, and she's made two of them.
She can light it up.
Yes. She doesn't look to score enough for me.
Here comes Okarma over to Rhodey. Mary Rhodey to her sister Ellen. Short
That's a
jumper.
foul.
And that's going to be Maddie Chris's third.
No, I think they're going to get 10, Jace.
Yeah, you're right. Sabria Jones, her first.
And I thought the high post and people texting me and telling me they're right. Get the ball in the middle of the 2-3 zone. Good things happen there.
Ellen Rhodey. First shot, no good. She led the Crusaders with 5 in the first. Rhodey had 5. Kirker with a bucket for 2. Ella Mary goes for 2, and Mary Rhodey with 1 for the Crusaders. 10. Second shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Madison. She'll look to run. Kicks it down to Edwards in the corner. Back out to Madison. Open for 3 again. Short. Saved by McShann.
Nice.
To Sadie Edwards. She's got 6.
Easy assist. Another steal.
McShann no good. Rebound Kirker. 12 turnover for the Crusaders. The Big Red was only 3, Billy.
Give it up.
13 for the Crusaders. No good. McShann with the rebound.
The only thing that she does wrong, Jace, is she brings it down when she catches it.
Yes.
Just keep it up there. No one else can get it.
That's Ellen Rhodey's third. The Crusaders with 3 turnovers already, Bill. We talk about the pressure, Big Red.
Well, we talked about that before the game, Jace. That's going to be the key to the game if they can't get the ball off the floor.
McShann leading Big Red now with 8. Chris with 5. Edwards with 4. Warner with 3. Smorella with 3. Jones and Lyons each with 2 in the first.
She's got a nice, watch the ball come off her hands, Jace. Look at it.
Beautiful flow, nothing but net. 3 for 5 from the line. She's got 9. Okarma with the ball. Bringing it up, being guarded by Chris. Gets it to Kirker. Kirker hounded by Edwards.
Got to skip the ball, Jason. Can't pick up your
Tries
dribble.
to get it to Rhodey and off Rhodey's leg. Overruled. It'll go
That was
straight
a
here.
good call.
Good call.
Good
I agree
job.
with nice job by the officials talking.
Yes, sir.
That's the right call.
That was great. Good communication between the refs and got the call right.
Gibbous in the game now for Rhodey. Okarma with the runner. In and out and back in. Jackie Okarma, her first bucket.
Main Street out of bound scoreboard. Arkansas 38, Kansas 20.
And Arkansas had a lot of players.
19,
Jace.
Jace. 19.
And their offensive coordinator. No, that was
Yeah.
different team. They go to McShann.
She's got 4, Jace. I think you're going to have to probably take her out now.
Yes, her sister Mary will check back in for her.
She a junior or senior, Jace?
Senior.
Senior.
They get the ball into Chris for 3. In and out. With Jones with the rebound. In and out. They fight for Mary Rhodey, pulls it down. Over to Okarma. In the corner to Maragos. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Okarma. Knocked away by McShann.
They're going to get, I think they're going to get 21 for Central.
Yes, sir. What did they call?
They call it a push. on Central,
Okay,
21.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see them.
Yeah.
That'll be Jackie Okarma second. Madison being guarded by Gibbous. Over to Edwards. In the corner to Jones. Back over to Edwards. Cross court to Madison. Top of the key to Chris. Chris for three. No good. Rebound fought down. Pulled down by McShann again. No good. Rhodey pulls it down. Gets it over to Maragos.
She's going to be real good, Jace. I'm telling you.
Oh,
She's going to be really, really, really good.
They get the ball to Kirker. Kirker, the Crusader leading scorer tonight, just hasn't been able to get going. Okarma goes baseline. Throws up a runner. No good. Nyla McShann with the rebound. Maddie Chris on the run. 33-12, 4:57 left in the third. Madison over to Edwards. Edwards down low to McShann. Over the back. I mean, in the way she gets the player on her backside too, Bill.
She just does everything, I think, well, Jace. She catches it in the block and she stays wide so you can't get around her. And when she rebounds, she goes and high points the basketball. The only thing that she does is, that time she did good. She didn't bring it down.
Miss it, gets her own rebound, no good. Rhodey pulls it down.
Come on, hustle back.
Rhodey pushing up court. Down to Kirker. Kirker gets it out to Gibbous. Gibbous to Okarma. Over to Kirker. She'll shoot the three. That's going to be short. McShann with another rebound.
She used the ball for balance, Jason.
Nice job. She gets it over to Madison. She'll push it up.
Hit it.
Over to Chris. She's going to drive past Kirker. Throws up a runner.
Yeah.
Going to get the foul on Gibbous.
Good job by Chris. She had the defender running at her, Jace, when she got the ball, and she took it right off the drive. Somebody's running at you, drive the basketball.
Maddie Chris with 5. It's going to be hard to pick a Big Red. I got to go with McShann right now, Bill.
You guys got to go down there after this game, too?
Yeah. I'll probably leave you with about a minute to go.
Not a problem, Jace. I'd kill some air time.
Chris with her 6th point of the game. Talia Marcino checking in for Ella Maragos.
Who picks them MVPs, Jace?
I'm not sure. I think the coach is from the other team.
Okay.
Maddie Chris buries them both. She's got 7. Okarma being hounded by Chris now. Gets it up court. Tries to throw backside off of Madison. Will stay with the Crusaders.
Yeah, they're just forcing Central to do something they don't want to do, Jace.
And we always talk about it's the key to the game. Make them do something they don't want to do. Kirk inbound. Gets it to Okarma. Throws up. No good. Emma Lyons in the game. Pulls on the rebound. Here comes Sadie Edwards. Nice pass over to Madison. Up and in.
Nice pass by Edwards.
Madison's got 5. Okarma brings it up. And Nia Warner sits a check back in.
Oh, Edwards wrong hand.
Kirker tries to three, and she's fouled for Edwards. She'll get 3. That's Sadie's 2nd foul.
Yep, they called a 3-pointer too, Jace.
Really? First shot, no good. This thing will get some time. You know, you talked about Mr. Watt and Mr. Neese. I can remember Mr. Watt giving me my Stein to steal, Bill. I'd be on first base. He'd give me down on his hip the little thumbs up.
Thumbs up? That's Big Mo's sign still.
The bad part is half the time I couldn't see it.
Because he tried to hide it.
Yeah, so
tried to hide it.
I look back at Red Coulter, Lance's dad. He's coaching first base. So I look back and he just shake his head, yes.
Yeah,
Kirker hits 2 out of 3, 37-14 Crusaders.
I can just remember Coach Watt when you went to the state tournament, Jace, he'd always say, don't eat your way out of the tournament.
Yes. And we're going to get a travel. Big Red's first turnover of the second half, 4th of the game. Kirker to inbound. Be careful, you're going to get the 5-second call.
Yeah, they're going to get her.
Paige Madison. Coach Forte saying, where's the 5-second call?
Bigger's going to drop back and just pick up at half court. Jace, you can hear Coach Chris on the sideline and Coach Forte just back up.
Gibbous gets in the bounce. Stolen. Nice job by Madison. So you pull it back out. Got Chris open in the corner. Maddie for three. No good. So Bria Jones up in the air battling, gets it out to Warner. 4 turnover of the quarter. Warner over to Madison. Gets it back out to Chris. Warner being hounded by getting it back to Madison, top of the key. She'll shoot the three. Nothing but net page, Madison. She's got 8 in the quarter. 8 for the game.
I might be her biggest fan, Jace. I'd just like to see her keep shooting.
Paige Madison, a sophomore, Billy. Foul on Warner. Her first, checking in, number 24, Bailey Bill, another freshman for the Big Red. And Karma being guarded by Beal. Kirker cuts down the lane, goes up a runner, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Chris.
Good box out by Big Red, too.
Chris, nice pass to Warner. Gets it out to Lyons to Chris. Over to Jones. Beal with the ball. Back to top of the key. They work it around to Jones. Warner for three. No good. Rebound Warner. Gets it to Chris. She dribbles around Mary. Chris shoots his jumper. No good. Jones skies for another rebound. Throws it up. No good. Mary Rhodey gets the rebound. Here comes Okarma.
They're showing that man, though, Jace. Good D by Warner.
Kirker to Marcino. Dribbles around her player. Throws up a runner. No good. Rebound Jones. This was only getting one shot down there without Ellen Rhodey in the game, Bill.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. She's going to be sitting. Well, you're down a lot, Jason. She might have to.
Jump ball to go back to the Crusaders. Timeout, Big Red. 40-14, 1:31 left in the third. We'll be back after this.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
And we're back. The Big Red up 40-14, 1:13 left here in the third. Warner to Lyons in the corner, back to Warner. To Beal, over to Chris. Chris will shoot the three.
Bank again.
No good. Rebound pulled down. Natalie Sharipko now in the game. Stolen by Chris from behind. 5th turnover of the quarter. McShann up and in.
Just gets to her left, gets to that left hand, Jay. She's going to be tough to stop.
She's got 11.
She's got to be close to a double-double. I know we ain't keeping track of rebounds, but she's going to be pretty close.
Shripko, another turnover. Madeline Chris goes to the basket. Up
and
and in one. Chris now with 9. Kirker's first.
(44-14), 50.6 to go in the third.
No good. Rebound pulled down though by Lyons. Chris will shoot that jumper. No good. Kirker with the rebound. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Karma. And Karma picks up her dribble. Gets it to Shripko around Warner. Shripko for 3. No good. Beal with the rebound. She'll push the ball up the court. Nice steal there by Okarma. They fight for the ball. There goes Kirker up the court. Gets it over Talia Marcino. Back out to Karma. Over to Ripko. She'll pull the three. Long. Rebound, McShann. Jump ball. Back ball to the Crusaders.
So that's a bad. If it's a close game, Jason, say if it's 44, 42, right. You get the jump ball, you got 0.9 to get a shot off. And Big Red gets the ball to start the quarter.
They get in Ripko. She throws it up. Off the rim. After three, the score, Big Red 44, Central 14. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after these messages.
This broadcast is sponsored by Lancia Healthcare, specializing in skilled care, rehabilitation, and transitional care. They have 3 locations to serve you or a loved one: the Villa Royale or Villa Vista in Steubenville and the Belmont Manor in St. Clairsville. Lancia Healthcare is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back to start the fourth. 44-14, the Watt East Classic. Well, we got a minute or two, Billy. Another thing, just talking about Mr. Watt again. If I was up and he wanted me to bunt, he would say, "How do you do?" And I say, "What do you mean, how do you do, Coach?" He goes, "Whenever you see the maids back in the day, they'd bow and say, 'How do you do?'" He said, "I want you to bow, bend those knees, and get the bunt down."
Yeah.
McShann down low. Kicks it back out to Warner. Jump ball to stay with Big Red.
See, I know it's a 30-point lead. I think once you get it on the block, Jay, she's got to go score.
Yes.
I mean, I know they're working on stuff now, but you got to go score when she gets it there.
Nice job there by Morella. Good defense. She'll knock it out of State Crew. There comes Karma going to the hole.
Nice
Crosses
little
back to the right
crossover.
side. No good. Emma Lyons pulls it down. This Morella. She pushes the ball up the court faster than her dad ever was.
No. He's over in the corner over there.
They get the ball to Morella. Over to Layla Reed in the game now.
Oh, nice look, though.
Morella saves it. Chris with the ball. To McShann. Back out to Reed, another freshman. That's Maynard's daughter, Billy.
Who?
Oh, that's Sienna Scurry. I'm sorry, number 4. Sienna Scurry. I thought that was Layla. Lyons to Scurry. Blocked by Karma.
30-point lead. We'll let that play on. Bigger still in that man-to-man, Jace. Just a half-court man.
Another turnover.
Keep your head up.
Tries to get the outlet pass. Rody steps on the line. The Crusaders, Billy, now.
They got to have at least 20, Jace.
17 turnovers.
Comes a sub for Big Red, 32.
32 for the Lady Big Red. Addison Meyer, freshman.
That's got to be Coach Meyer's daughter.
It is. Nyla McShann checks out of the game. The Big Red, another thing, Billy, only 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
Chris for 3. There she goes, Maddie.
She got
Chris.
one to go.
She's got 12.
No. If you're asking for my player of the game, I'm getting to McShann.
Oh, yeah. Karma with the ball, top of the key. Being
Good
guarded
pressure
by Chris.
It's going to be off her foot. It's going to be another turnover, Jace. Couple more subs for Big Red.
Sean Cooper's daughter seeing some action, Bill. Madison
Where Cooper? Cooper here?
Yeah, he's down there as his daughter checks in. Maddie, Chris, and Emma Lyons check out.
He'll be yelling at the refs. He likes yelling at umpires and stuff.
That's all he's telling, man. We're looking for umpires.
Yeah.
Him and Dan Vogel complain about the umpires more than anybody.
Yeah.
Dan just goes and hits. Oh.
Good back cut,
door,
though.
Look. Bill to Scurry. Scurry, a sophomore. Gets to Smorella. Back to Beal. Over to Scurry. Scurry to Beal. To Myers. Stolen by Kirker.
Nice
Over to
pass.
Rhodey. No good. Rhodey with the rebound.
It's going to go back to Big Red. Central's going to bring 4 new girls in also.
Yes, Olivia Gibbous, Natalie Sharipko, Emily Walker, Talia Marcino. Everybody checking out. Except Mary Rhodey. 47-14. Scurry with the ball. To Morella, back over to Beal. To Meyer. Myers. Beal. She buries a 3.
That's going to kick in the
Running clock,
Jace.
50-14. Bailey Bell hits a 3. Another freshman, Bill. We talked about future is bright for Lady Big Red.
Is that Scurry 4?
Yes.
Guard's good too, Jace.
Marcino goes up strong. And
nice
one. Talia
move.
Marcino.
She get the pump fake. Jace stepped under and got fouled and won. So if everybody doesn't know the rules, once a team gets up 35, Jace, the clock will continuously run until the lead gets under 30.
Correct.
If Clay's listening, I think he told me that. I just want to make sure I'm right.
Talia for 3. Scurry, pump fake, throws up the jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sharipko. She gets the ball to Rhodey. Rhodey to Walker. She'll shoot the jumper. No good. Madison Cooper with the rebound.
Good rebound by Cooper. Good box out.
Beal brings it up. Pushes it down to Scurry. Scurry back up to Beal. Over to Cooper. Miss Morella. Down low to Cooper. Spins, kicks it back out. This Scurry. She gets her shot blocked. Here goes Rhodey on the run. And she'll lay it in.
Making a 31-point lead.
Over to Scurry.
Whoa.
As Beal wasn't looking for it, Smorella. Back over to Scurry. Back out to Smorella. Gets the ball over to Smorella, top of the key to Curry. Scurry. She loses it. Sharipko with the steal.
Good hands.
Good hustle back by the Big Red. Once again, Friday night, join us 5 o'clock, 5:30. Super Big Red girls will take on these Liverpool Potter girls, and then the boys will finish the nightcap of the Chuck Watt John Neese Classic, taking on these Liverpool Potter boys. Nice pass down low to Rhodey. She's going to get fouled by Meyer.
Definitely was a foul, Jace. Good move by Rhodey, too. She held her space, got the ball, went up strong, got fouled.
Mary Rhodey with 3. First shot, no good.
In and out.
2:38 and counting. Second shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Smorella. She kicks it up to Beal. Beal to Scurry. Back to Beal. She pulls it back out. Smorella, top of the key. Thought about the 3. Over to Scurry. Back to Beal. They move the ball all the way around. She dribbles down left side, goes baseline, up and under.
Get a 3-second or a double dribble. Okay.
The 7th turnover for Lady Big Red. Crusaders now with 18 turnovers, Bill.
Oh. Yeah, that's what we said, Jace. That was going to be the problem for Central tonight. Is the ball pressure by Steubenville Big Red.
Shripko with the ball.
Nice
goes
screen.
around a pick.
Short.
Goes up running, no good. Saved by Marcino, but tip back in. Beal brings it down, pulls it back out, goes to Scurry. Over to Cooper. Morello gets her shot block, gets it out to Beal. She dribbles left side, right side, excuse me. Scurry will pull it back out top of the key. Nice pass down low to Cooper. Spin move. Over to Smarella. Back out to Scurry. Over to Beal. Down to Cooper. Cooper spinning. Turns around. Throws it up. No good.
Tried to get her a little touch, Chase. Got her a touch on the block.
Rhodey brings it down. Picks up her dribble. Sharipko to Mercino. Back out to Gibbous. Gibbous pulls back under a minute now. Bill, I'm going to head down.
Okay, I got you. Guess the Big Red gets the steal. Let me get over here and get these names, though. Time's ticking. 44 seconds on the clock. Still ticking. Big Red's just holding it here. 50-19 with 37 seconds to go. I don't think Big Red's going to shoot it here, Danny. I know you can't talk, but you can nod your head. Okay. Uh-oh, she drives Cimarella back out. Thought Myers was going to let her fly. Back to Skirty. Over to Coop. Steal. 16 seconds. And they foul. But the clock's going to keep running, Jace. That's going to be the end of the game, I believe. The final score tonight is going to be Steubenville Big Red 50, Steubenville Catholic Central 19. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with our sponsors and see Jason Jenkins and Jimmy Mack Wilson present the MVP award to Steubenville Big Red Catholic Central girls game.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
There's nothing like the sound of a ball solidly hit off a wooden bat. At the Swearingen Bat Company, all bats are handcrafted for you. Their focus is on a player's specific needs. The perfect balance with a perfect handle should be a smooth extension to the batter. Visit the Swearingen Bat Company online at swearingenbaseball.com or look them up on Facebook. Get that perfect quality wooden bat handcrafted locally just for you. There are plenty of models for all levels of play, and they also make great gifts for your special player. You can even choose your own design right down to the specific color. Make sure you visit the Swearingen Bat Company today. Premium quality custom wooden bats, locally made. The Swearingen Bat Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And from Steubenville, Big Red number 23,
All right, we're back here at Steubenville Big Red High School. Big Red winning 50-19. McShane was chosen for Big Red MVP, and Alan Rohde for Steubenville Central. And it's great that we have two of our announcers down there, Danny, doing the presentation to Mrs. McShane. They're telling a bunch of lies now, Danny. Bunch of lies down there. But it was great tonight, Danny, that we had some great interviews. We had some good basketball. We'll do it again Friday. Bel Air wins the first game over Steubenville Catholic Central. Weirton beats Steubenville Big Red in boys action, and Steubenville Big Red girls beat Steubenville Central tonight. 3 good basketball games for a good cause. We'll do it again Friday night starting at 5:30. Steubenville Big Red girls versus East Liverpool girls, and right after Steubenville Big Red boys against East Liverpool boys. So thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you Friday night at 5:30 for some more basketball action.